full-blown mental meltdown in the middle of my class. I'm seeing symbols.
We've kept much from you, Sam.
This isn't my war.
Alright, so first review.
Yeah, so Transformers Revenge of the Fallen.
It was good. It was entertaining.
Yeah.
It was really entertaining. It was a lot of just like you just sit down and just did.
It's a good summer action flick.
Yeah.
And I think one of the biggest problems with it is the fact that as far as Transformers go, people forgot what it was supposed to be all about, which is something a friend of mine mentioned to me earlier. It's a movie about robots just beating the shit out of each other.
I fear it soon will be.
And people, one of the most common complaints is that the plot is lost on it.
There is a plot.
There is a plot, but it's hard to wrap your head around.
It's one where you really kind of you have to keep going back and thinking, oh right, there is a plot, there is a meaning. because after a while it just becomes so much blowing up and so much Transformers and just kind of get away from it a bit.
It's true.
But then they get right back into it. Then you're like, oh right, this is actually not bad of a plot.
Archaeologists found these unexplained markings in ancient ruins all over the world.
They gotta mean something, like a message or like a map.
Shot of the Roof, actually, I didn't mind him in this one. And
I never minded him at all, you know, I think he's alright. I really enjoyed the fact that they have the whole Megatron Starscream relationship ongoing now, because that was always a big thing from the cartoon. Mm-hmm. Because the first one, Starscream, had like one line of dialogue, and it was like, "You failed me again" or whatever.
Yeah.
And it was just like that. They left it at that.
Yeah, and then you're supposed to like think, or you're just
he still kicked ass in the first one, but yeah. Another thing that I loved about this movie was Optimus was so much more of a badass. And
yeah.
It's like,
even when he took on a Demolisher right at the start.
Yeah.
He's just like going right forward and just like pull over. And just,
pull over.
I love those little bits in it.
Yeah, and you gotta love the fact that the old guy does the voice still.
Peter Cullen?
Yes, thank you.
Awesome. But no, all in all, I enjoyed it. It's a great summer movie.
It's a fantastic summer movie. If you want to go in there and you just want to see shit get blown up,
I also
go for it.
If you want to just go in with a bunch of friends and not really have to think.
Yeah.
Essentially, if you don't want to think.
And I mean, there was times
2.5 hours.
I saw it the second time with you, and there were times you saw me going like, yeah, and, you know, I'm cheering it on. Like it was fun. And if you ever watch Michael Bay movies, expect to see shit get blown off.
That's why I love Bad Boys too.
He's an action movie guy, and he's one of the better ones. He gets a lot of criticism.
He's one of the best of action.
Oh yeah, he gets a lot of criticism, but I mean, he did some great movies like Bad Boys 2. I haven't seen The Island. He did Armageddon, which is what I thought Armageddon was amazing.
Yeah.
But yeah.
See The Island.
I'll have to. I'll give it a good. Like, I would still go to the theater to see it.
It's actually one of those ones you have to see in theater.
Yeah.
You're not
going to
get
the
the
same
see
effect if you rent
you are
it.
going to see it, unless you have a home theater set, unless you have like a bazillion dollars and. Well, I'm not saying bazillion, but if you have like a massive TV, Blu-ray, speakers, like 50 speakers around you, then you'll get some enjoyment out of it.
But it is a theatrical experience.
It is something you just got to see big.
So, what would you give it? Our new scale.
I guess I'd have to go with good. So, like, go to the theater and see it. And just like go with like low expectations. Just go in, just like, you know what, have fun with it.
Yeah, it's just a fun summer movie, really. You don't go and analyze the shit out of the plot and the story and everything.
Yeah.
Bitch about it later, because that's what everybody's doing.
Yeah.
And like I say, people forgot what it was supposed to be about. It's Rock'em Sock'em Robots, the movie, basically.